Hello students, we are going to start Economics Chapter 4 Globalization and the Indian Economy. Children, we all know that markets in India are full of wide and latest variety of goods. When the consumers visit the market, they find various models of mobile phones, digital cameras, television sets, shirts, shoes, toys, and electrical appliances. Not only that, we can see newer and latest models of automobiles on Indian roads. Thus, new consumers have a number of alternative choices when they go to the market. Which factors are responsible for this? We will try to learn and analyze it. Until the middle of the 20th century, production was largely organized within countries. Colonies such as India exported the raw materials and foodstuffs and imported finished goods. Trade was the main channel connecting distant countries. This was done before large companies called MNCs emerged on the scene. Beta, what is an MNC? An MNC is a large company that owns or controls production and marketing operations in two or more countries. Companies become MNCs either through merger of a number of companies or through establishment of subsidiaries in other countries. MNCs generally select those regions for setting up their marketing offices and factories for production where they can get cheap labor, cheap raw materials, and other resources. In this way, they can extend their operations in many countries and earn greater profit. MNCs do not produce all the goods on their own and at one single place. They operate in a number of countries over a number of products. Take an example. Suppose a large MNC wants to produce industrial equipments. The company may get designs of its products from the R&D centers in the United States. Then the company gives orders for the production of components to the manufacturing units located in China as per specified designs. These components are assembled in Mexico and Eastern Europe, and from these the finished products are sold all over the world. Customer care related services of these products are carried out in the call centers. Beta, from the above example which we have just learnt, we learned that MNCs not only sell their products globally but also produce them globally. Their production and marketing operations are very complex. The entire production process is divided into many parts and operated from many centers of the globe. Every activity is designed in such a way that the cost is reduced and the sale is maximized. In the example, China was selected for production of components because it has the advantage of cheap manufacturing location. Final products were prepared in Mexico and Eastern Europe because from there it was easy to market them in USA and European countries. Hence, they provide marketing advantages. Indian call centers are most suitable for customer care services because it possesses English speaking and highly skilled cheap manpower. Thus, by selecting different locations for different purposes, this MNC could be able to reduce its cost, and in this way MNCs take advantages of their global operations. Beta, why do MNCs like Ford Motors set up their production plants in countries like India. These MNCs want to tap two main advantages. First, in countries like India, labor, whether skilled or unskilled, is cheaper. Hence, if they set up their production plants there, then their labor cost is reduced. India is a big country having a large market to sell the product. Hence, MNCs want to tap this advantage of large market also by setting up their plants here. Now we will discuss about the ways in which MNCs are spreading and interlinking production. Beta, MNCs normally take decisions regarding the location of production units on the basis of the factors like availability of raw material, cheap labor, connectivity to the market, and favorable policies of the government. After taking into consideration all the factors, MNCs set up their factories for production. MNCs spent money on the purchase of assets such as land, buildings, machines, and equipments. This kind of expenditure is called investment. And if the investment is made by MNC in foreign countries, it is called foreign investment. Beta, there are mainly three ways by which MNCs are spreading and interlinking production. Now we will learn about the ways. First is joint venture. MNCs normally work in collaboration with local companies. Therefore, MNCs start production jointly with local companies of different countries. While local companies of different countries are ready to produce jointly with the MNCs, beta, local companies also get many benefits from joint production. Okay, these local companies receive money to meet the requirement like buying machines and raw material. But MNCs also bring advanced technologies and help in the technological upgradation of the companies of the developed countries. Is it clear? But apart from going for joint ventures, MNCs adopt another route also for their investment. They purchase local companies and in this way they expand their production activities. Let's take the example of Cargill Foods. Beta, Cargill Foods, a very large American MNC, has bought over smaller Indian companies like Parak Foods. Parak Foods had built a huge market in various parts of India, where its brand was well reputed. Parak Foods also had 4 oil refineries whose control now is shifted to Cargill. Cargill is now the largest producer of edible oil in India. Is it clear, beta? So, in fact, many of the top MNCs, they have enormous wealth more than the entire budget of developing country. Okay, with such enormous wealth, we can imagine the power and influence of these MNCs. Is it clear, beta? And we will learn the third way now. Okay, now we are going to learn the third way how their MNCs are spreading their production or interlinking the markets. But a large MNCs in developed countries, they place orders for production with small producers of developing countries. Garments, footwear, sports, toys, electrical goods, these are some of the items. Okay, where production is carried out by a large number of small producers around the world. The products are supplied to the MNCs, which then sell these under their own brand names to the customers of the world. These large MNCs have huge power to determine price, quality, delivery, and labor conditions for these distant producers. Means these small producers have to produce on the conditions which are set by the MNCs. So we have seen that there are a variety of ways in which the MNCs are spreading their production and interacting with local producers in various countries across the globe. Is it clear, beta? They are spreading their production either through merger of companies or through joint ventures or through placing supply orders to the small producers of different countries. In this way, MNCs play the role in interlinking production across the countries.